I've never had to really do too much work to it, but buried in that corner is my ISO storage server. And today we're going to be performing some upgrades. Of course, first, I have to actually get it out of there. So let's do that. And then we could take a look at what it's got in it and what we're going to be putting in it. Here it is. Obviously it's running right now. This is the Q87M-E corporate stable model board. Well, one of them. I've got several. This is actually an off-the-shelf board, as opposed to an OEM one. But that matters very little for the purposes of this discussion. You can see that I've got two volumes here. One of them is a RAID 1 array comprising two 1 terabyte drives for 1 terabyte total space. The other one is just a single 1 terabyte drive, which is used for backups. And you can see that they are not full, but they're over half. And I've got some 2 terabyte drives that I could be using for this purpose, so I might as well actually use them. So that's what we're going to do. I have one of these 2 terabyte RE4s. I have just a random 2 terabyte Seagate drive, and one of these Green Power drives that I'm going to go ahead and throw in here. Now, I do need to take note of the drive serial numbers, because I'm going to pull out the drive. Oh, that also reminds me, I'm going to change this to an SSD while I'm at it. But, the one that we are pulling out has got this serial number right here. So I'm going to have to make note of that. And that is the one that we're going to pull out. I don't know where it is on the machine. It could be in the hot swap bay. I hope it's in the hot swap bay, but I kind of doubt it. It could be the one that's just sitting kind of up there on its own. That one's, decently easy to get out. Or it could be the one that's in the drive cage, which is a lot more involved to get out of there. i5-4440, 16 gigs. So those are 4 gigabyte modules. I could probably upgrade that to 8 gigabyte modules. I'm kind of tempted to try, but I think I might have taken the 8 gigabyte modules outside to put in another project, so maybe not. Okay, I replaced the drive in question, which was that one. See there. I've also gone ahead and removed the hard drive, or the boot drive, and this other one from this cage and replaced them, but obviously not permanently for right now. I'm going to go ahead and hit power. We'll see if it'll work. I hope it will. I'm not sure why it thinks there's no keyboard, because the PS2 keyboard is right here. And it works, as you just saw there. So, we'll let it boot, and then I'll figure out the data situation. Okay, so for one reason or another I have no console, but it is running. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this drive. That must be why. It's not displaying my messages. So now I have a console. Anyway, I'm going to wipe this. I do wish to wipe that. We're just going to do a quick erase. Failed? Why would it fail? I don't care, just erase it. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, well we're gonna have to figure this out again. Okay, so it's kind of working for some reason. I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. But it looks like we are actually writing what we need to write. So I'll let it do its thing, and then I'll come back once that's done. Done, it says. So, what is this? Oh, it wanted me to mount it. Cancel. I don't need that. I want to edit this. The requested page was not. Really? Well, that's kind of dumb. Don't you think? File systems. Edit. Yeah. So apparently they got some work to do on this. No, I can't delete it. I can go ahead and mount. I'm just going to. Yes, I'd like to mount it. Apply the changes. Shouldn't take too long, but it might, depending upon what the system does. Okay, it took a lot longer than I think it probably should have. So we go to shared folders. This we can edit. Select a file system, should be on that. Let's save. So updated shared folder, and then we'll apply the changes. I would like to confirm, and then we'll wait for that. Now, it's a good thing I'm doing this, because this drive here has got a problem. What problem, I don't... Okay, like I was saying before, the camera decided to be dumb. The power connector on this drive is a little broken. At least, I'm pretty sure it's that one. It's not one of the other ones. And it's not working, so... It's a good thing I am doing this change. But I should have both now. They should both be available. So I'm going to hit unmount, we'll see what it does. I want to delete it, that's what I want to do. Then we'll start a file transfer and hope that that will actually work. That I don't lose the other drive during this transfer. I'm not going to worry about that because I don't think it's worthwhile. Go to rsync, we'll go to tasks. ISO backup. I don't know which one's which. We're going to just go ahead and run one. There we go. So we'll let it do its thing. Okay, so synchronization has completed. I'm going to just go ahead and close that. Yeah, I'll apply the changes, we might as well. So we'll let that do its thing, and then I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to disconnect all of the drives that are in this, except for the boot drive. And I'm going to go through the whole fog process and replace that with a 40 gigabyte SSD as planned. Okay, I've completed the transfer. Let's see if it worked. If it just fell flat on its face. It's going to tell me that there's no keyboard, which is patently false. Yeah, I don't know why it says that. The keyboard is plugged in and works just fine, so... This is another one of the quirks of these Asus boards not working properly. Is it seeing all the drives? No, it's not seeing all the drives. We're missing a drive here. So, I think I'm going to replace a cable. Doesn't surprise me. It's really stupid, but it doesn't surprise me. Okay. I think we got all 4 devices now. Finally. I had to take out the quick mount thingy. Yeah, there's 4 devices. Because apparently it died. somehow, even though there's no electronics whatsoever in it. Yeah, I don't get it either. I really don't understand. But fine. No more of that. It's not like there's a lot of things that have gone right with this build anyway. So, what I'll probably end up doing is wiping the floor with this, putting it in a different case, and getting rid of this case. Because it's the only really redeeming feature about this case was that right there, and since that's not there anymore, well, who cares, honestly. Although actually, in all honesty, I'll probably keep this case. I have a gateway case that's sitting out in the shed right now that was waiting aboard that's in worse shape than this. It's in good shape, so I'll probably just use this case for that and toss that stupid gateway case. So, we'll see. It's only got one front-facing thing there. But I'll log into the stupid thing and try and get the hard drive situation figured out. Okay, I don't know what it's complaining about dashboard not being configured. The dashboard is more than configured. Like I was saying, this new version of this is just crap. So again, I gotta remember which ones I want to wipe. It's the two Western Digitals. Yeah, no, don't really care. You're gonna work. Just watch. Okay, that one worked. RAID management. You want to create a RAID mirror between these devices. Save. Okay. File systems, or don't, because it's still doing its thing. Oh, we'll give it like a day. Oh, maybe this will do what I want. I want to mount. Can I even select a file system? No. I mean, I guess I have to wait for it. Okay, now that this has taken entirely way too long, I think I've got the hardware set up. Hopefully all the drives will show up. And that it's actually going to work. But, you know, surprise, surprise, it's not. Huh, what a piece of garbage. Aces. I'd love to get rid of all these stupid motherboards, but they're so plentiful that I can't. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, there are 4 drives there. So, we should be okay. Okay, that's currently running a resync for that RAID, which is what it should be doing. I'll go under the smart data. Everything looks good. There's no drives with issues. We go under file systems. This we can get rid of. Apply. And then that's that. It's just transferring the data, but you don't need to see that. So, I'm going to stop the video with that. Thank you for watching. If you've got any comments, feel free to leave them down below.